Hey everybody, Tim here from Geniusmods. It's gonna be going over one of the common emails that we get. Common questions are how do you install Geniusmods trigger stops? If you want to improve your game real quick, these will help you shoot and aim 50% faster. So I'm just going to show you what's involved with the installation, just so you know ahead of time what you're getting yourself into. So it's very easy. So if you've purchased this kit for the JDM-040, JDM-055 controllers, you want to make sure you have the right controller for this, where you have the LED and the touchpad there. That means that you have the newer generation controllers that these will fit. So you got 4 screws on the back of the controller. There. Of course, you can use a manual screwdriver. I'm just gonna use a screw gun real quick. Okay, now here's the tricky part. Is actually opening the controller. Now you want to be careful because there's a ribbon cable, and you do not want to break that cable. So what everybody's different, but I tend to grab with my left thumb right by below the thumbstick right there. And then where the shells meet here, I'll push down and just kind of pry it open. So now that you got this cracked open, you lift it up and you'll see that ribbon cable there that I was talking about. So you just want to go ahead and unplug that. Now, I guess since we have a blue controller here, I'll put on blue trigger stops. And, so yeah, these are pretty easy to take off and on. I'm trying to focus in there a little bit, but it's, as you can see, it's just basically on a, the spring there, the little hinge. Basically just grab the trigger like this, just twist it, break it off. Other side, same thing, just kind of twist it side to side, comes right off. Now for the R1 and L1 buttons, I guess we'll change those while we're here. You could take apart the whole controller, which is the easier way, but you can pretty much take anything and pry off the, make sure you guys could see that, the R1 and the R2 buttons. I'm going to be taking just a screw gun drill bit and just popping that off right there. It's going to be on the other side. Just put it right in between there, and you can see it just kind of pops right up. Now putting them back on, very easy, obviously. Your R1 and R2 buttons, just push right down. Make sure that they're springy, because you want to make sure that you didn't shift your conductive pads while you were in there. Sorry, just the camera fell a little bit, but hopefully you guys can still see this. Now, when you're putting on the R1 or the R2 and L2 buttons, just align it with, you see this rounded part here, just pop that in, and just push straight forward, and then make sure you got it on there. It should be springy. same thing on this side. Just trying to give you a different angle. So it's gonna push down and pop. There it is. Now putting the controller back together. Remember, you have this white ribbon cable. Just make sure that goes into the slot by the battery right there. Just push it in with your fingers, and then simply close up the shell, and that's really it. And then just put the screws back on. So I'll show you a little bit of. You know, that's all there is to it. And you can see it reduces the amount of distance you have to pull a trigger in order to shoot or to aim. So basically you're instantly improving your firing rate by 50%. Because guns in Call of Duty and games like that, you don't have to pull the trigger down all the way, which is why we made these trigger stops, because you know, it just cuts the time in half. It brings right back up to there, so you don't have to worry about that. You're always getting the shortest distance to enable that weapon or aiming. So hopefully this helped you guys, just in general, seeing how to open up a controller, because we have other parts out there. We have thumbstick kits, full button kits, paddle kits. So yeah, if there's anything that you want to see in particular of a how-to video, you know, leave a comment, and we're always happy to help our customers out with installations. So that's about it. I'll put a link to purchasing these trigger stops in the description, as well as some other gaming accessories. So, all right, thank you.